Our team has developed a dashboard that we're putting on our website so that you can look at the same data we're monitoring going forward.
That, of course, was Clay Goddard. In an effort for more transparency, the Springfield Greene County Health Department has announced it has a new way for you to find information about COVID-19 in the area. The dashboard is updated with all the new information that the health department itself receives and offers more than just numbers. It can be found on the Springfield Greene County Health Department's website. It has the total number of positive cases in Greene County. It has active cases, how many are hospitalized, how many have recovered, and how many have died. You'll also be able to find public health and testing capability scores, as well as see a timeline for potential exposures within the county. John Mooney with the health department says they'll be using this data to help make decisions in the future.
Data is one of our driving decision makers in public health. Data will even be more important as we move into recovery. Our community needs to be reopened gradually without losing the progress that we've made in containing COVID-19. We are working on additional guidance to the community, especially employers, on how to retain social distancing and to keep everyone around us as safe as possible.
The health department also has a number of guidelines for people who still must go to work and how they should operate.
As we know, first responders remain on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis. However, less told is the story of these so-called last responders. Color 10's Nija McDonald joins us this morning to share how a funeral director hopes to soon help families in New York hardest hit. Nija.
Well, good morning, Lauren. This is Nicole Geritana, a funeral director for Whitechapel located near Kansas City. Now, Geritana is headed to New York to help the next 2 weeks ease the state's need for those in her occupation. She says funeral directors are finding themselves overwhelmed as COVID-19 deaths multiply. Geritana says her goal is to help families navigate this tragedy. She says roughly 60 Whitechapel funeral directors from across the country are working in rotations to keep plans moving and help families as fast as they can.
Difference, it's going to be being thrown into something that no one's experienced. I know the funeral directors there are saying this is worse than 9/11. It's nothing like they've ever seen. Very hard to say goodbye to your loved one and start the true process of grieving this way.
Well, Geritana says she understands the work she's doing is important, but knows she's not alone. She says there are countless people working just as hard to help everyone get through the pandemic.
Today, the U.S. House of Representatives will vote on a second coronavirus relief package aimed at helping businesses. It's a new bill that would cost an additional $400 billion. Now, if passed, it'll add over $300 billion in additional funding for small businesses to help the Paycheck Protection Program. It'll also set aside $75 billion for hospitals and $25 billion for testing. The Senate passed the bill unanimously earlier this week. Missouri's 4th District Representative Vicki Hartzler tells us she'll be voting for the bill.
This bill also includes important provisions for our hospitals and more money for testing. And I think that's going to be very helpful as well, because our rural hospitals are our lifeline in our local community. They have suffered a lot. And so we're going to give them some more funds that they need to help combat the coronavirus. And then we're investing more money in testing, because testing is going to be key to getting us on and open as a society again.
A vote on the bill is expected this afternoon.
In your news around the region, the race for additional testing continues in states across the country. Meanwhile, Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson reveals 60 to 90 tests per 1,000 people is Arkansas's current ability at this point. But the state has only tested 9 people per 1,000 so far. Scott Taylor is the assistant administrator for Ozarks Community Hospital in Gravette. He points to limited testing supplies as the reason more people were not originally tested. But now they say the situation has flipped.
Since we've increased our capacity for testing, we haven't necessarily even seen a large bump in the tests we've sent out. So the big thing is we have the ability to, if the need arises.
Taylor says basically everyone who heads to OCH and wants testing can get it. He says that speaks to the fact providers can now meet the demand, something not possible about a month ago.
We have a traffic alert for you talking about MoDOT. It's moved on from its first concept of a project that became too expensive and is now asking for public input to decide between a second and third concept, building a new interchange at U.S. Route 60, Missouri, and Route 125 near Rogersville. An online meeting is listed here. It's on MoDOT's website through May 6th and up right now. You can give feedback between the two proposals. There's a 5-minute video that talks about the concepts and the pros and cons of each. It'll have a map and other documents there too. Construction is set to start up in 2022.
And we're starting out with some wet roads in Springfield this morning. Windshield wipers are going on the Color 10 Live Drive as we've got some light rain showers around and they're continuing to swirl on the backside of yesterday's storm. Details on when the rain finally exits coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.
Harry Cooper and Joplin Supply, open and serving our community in this time of need.
Ozarks first responders. Local first response personnel are being honored on Color 10 Tuesday mornings at 6 a.m. and 8. Also on Z27 at 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. And then on Ozarks Fox, Tuesday mornings at 6 and later at 6:30 and 9. Nominate a first responder you know. Go to ozarksfirst.com and upload a picture and information. Then look for a featured First Responder Tuesdays, sponsored by the Midwest Ford dealers.
I can make it. I can make it. I can...
Don't just pay your ticket and watch your insurance rates go up. Go to tadstickets.com for a fast and easy way to get the break you deserve. Know what to do. Go to tadstickets.com today.
Our family at Marks Mobile Glass has always made safety our #1 priority.
And car manufacturers are creating more ways to keep your family safe, including collision warning systems.
What you may not know is these high-tech safety cameras are linked to the windshield. When your windshield is replaced, your safety features may no longer work.
We have the technology to recalibrate those advanced driver systems.
Even a small job is a big responsibility to all of us here at Marks Mobile Glass.
We're always learning, investing, and protecting what matters most.
When was the last time you looked at Central Bank? We mean really looked at what's possible when you combine leading-edge technology with a bank who can make important decisions locally and who can help you turn what's possible into what's real. Take a new look at the world of possibilities with Central Bank. Strong roots, endless possibilities.
Corwin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been family driven for over 100 years. During these challenging times, we are committed to keeping you safe and serving our community. This month, you can drive away with 0 payments for 90 days and 0 money down on new 2019 and 2020 Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models. In addition, 0% financing for 84 months is available. That's right, no payments for 90 days, no money out of pocket, and no interest for 7 years. Shop online, Corwin Dodge Ram of Springfield.com.
Oh, that's good lighting. Hang on.
Don't just pay your ticket and watch your insurance rates go up. Go to tadstickets.com for a fast and easy way to get the break you deserve. Know what to do. Go to tadstickets.com today.
Ozarks First. Color 10 News, weeknights. And now weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa.
Good morning. We're starting out with some clouds this morning and showers around. It's pretty damp out there with that low at 53 degrees on some north winds at 9 miles per hour. We're still finding showers swirling behind yesterday's storm. The storm is centered in the boot heel of Missouri, and we're still pulling in some showers on the backside of it. So since they're on the backside, they're pretty light and benign. We're not really finding any lightning with them this morning. But yesterday, on the front side of the storm, we had a pretty soaking wet rain. We had some rain totals near an inch, pretty widespread, especially to the west of Springfield. Some totals closer to 2 inches near the I-49 corridor from Nevada down to Neosho. So we did get some pretty hefty totals yesterday. And in Springfield, we actually set a daily record for the rain. We've got 1.45 inches, just shy of 1.5 inches, and that broke the previous record that was set back in 1962. We've got some showers again out there this morning. For the most part, part, they're pretty light. Some lighter showers to the east, stretching from Mountain Grove coming up into Houston. And then we've got some showers on the backside from Buffalo getting back into Bolivar. Some more moderate showers in there. But again, things have just been pretty light with some wet roads and some umbrellas needed and windshield wipers needed out there this morning. The storm is to the south and east and continuing to push out of here as we head through the morning. Our next storm is back to the north and west, brewing over the Rockies, and that's going to bring us some showers and storms again by tomorrow. Now, like the one that we had yesterday, that storm will track to our south, where the bigger, healthier, severe threat will be in that slight risk in the yellow south of the Ozarks, but we could find maybe a strong storm or two near and south of the state line. So some showers as we head through the afternoon, continuing to exit, maybe a few showers in the eastern Ozarks by lunchtime, drying out by the afternoon with sunshine and 70s to the west, clouds and 60s to the east. Increasing clouds tonight. We'll have temperatures in the 50s and then more showers and thunderstorms tomorrow with those highs in the 60s. Again, with that storm tracking to the south, we're going to keep that bigger severe threat south of the Ozarks, very similar to yesterday. If we get enough fuel to come this far north, we could find a strong storm or two. Expect some widespread showers and storms tomorrow. If we get enough of this fuel here, we could have an isolated storm with damaging winds and large hail. That threat is healthiest near and south of the state line. After the soaking rain that we got yesterday, the bigger threat would be any locally heavy rain that could lead to some minor flooding. So we'll have to watch out for that as we head through the day tomorrow. 69 degrees today. We'll have some clearing with more sunshine coming in late. North winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. 51 degrees overnight tonight. Increasing clouds, couple of showers by sunrise. 66 degrees tomorrow with some showers and thunderstorms. Winds will shift as that cold front comes in. 66 degrees for that high. On that 7-day forecast, we're looking at some showers and storms tomorrow. Cooler sunshine on Saturday with those highs in the lower 60s. Nice on Sunday. Sunshine and a little bit warmer with highs up around 70 degrees. Increasing clouds on Monday with a couple of showers and storms on Tuesday.
How about celebrity birthdays, gang? We've got John Oliver celebrating. You know him from Last Week Tonight on HBO. Very funny show. And he's also was in The Lion King.
I forgot that. I think he was either Timon or Pumbaa, I think.
I can't remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember who he was.
I'm going to say...
What do you got for age, though?
John Oliver is 45.
53?
About 49. Nothing doing.
43.
43, no kidding.
Okay.
Impressive.
Happy birthday, John Oliver, and our viewers at home sharing a birthday with him. Who do we have today? Do we have any birthdays? No one. All right, guys, make sure you're sending us your birthdays and anniversaries. We know you're staying at home, so if you want to give someone a birthday shout out on the show, now's the time because you can't celebrate with them. Birthdays at color10.com. That's the email.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Attention homeowners. Need custom landscaping to add value and beauty to your home? Or how about a new privacy, barbed wire, or chain link fence? Call Down to Earth today. We offer 24-hour estimates and 7-day installations guaranteed. Down to Earth, your local land and forestry experts.
Corwin Ford has been family-driven for over 100 years. During these challenging times, we are committed to keeping you safe and serving our community. This month, you can drive away with no payments for 90 days and zero money down on new 2019 and 2020 Ford models. In addition, 0% financing for 84 months is available. That's right, no payments for 90 days. No money out of pocket, and no interest for 7 years. Shop online, CorwinFordofSpringfield.com.
Your bathroom is outdated, and you found your inspiration, but not sure it's possible. We are Southern Materials Company, the Ozarks' only Kohler showroom. We now offer a free in-home consultation where you meet with a designer who will transform your old bathroom. Create free 3D renderings of your vision to create your custom, one-of-a-kind dream bathroom. Design through construction, we have you covered. Southern Materials Company, for bathrooms truly as unique as you.
2020 is turning out to be a challenging year for all of us. I'm Matt Moore, President and CEO of the Shelter Insurance Companies. Shelter's agents and employees are focused on helping our customers through this crisis. For those dealing with devastating storms and accidents, we can handle claims using technology and social distancing. For new customers, we can provide many coverage options via email and phone calls. We are here to help you with your insurance needs during this crisis and in the years to come. Thank you, and please stay safe.
If someone hit you and you ended up here, we can help.
The Law Office of Dr. Brad Bradshaw. And now, sports on Color 10 News.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is the big day, the NFL Draft kicking off later on tonight. Most fans are excited about those first few picks that come up. But today, Dan Lucy shows us how the Chiefs have had some success finding gems in those later rounds.
With the 10th pick,
there's always the glitz and glamour of being a first-round draft pick.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Patrick Mahomes, the second.
But the real value in the draft comes in the talent that's added in the later rounds. And over the years, the Kansas City Chiefs have struck gold on day 2 and day 3 of the NFL Draft.
I'm going to see your 6th round pick, and I'm going to add the college free agents, which is also in that discussion. To me, that is that same discussion. And that is the draft is over, they ring the bell, and all heck breaks loose. It's the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Oh, let's see, Byron Pringle is in that category.
Let's take the 6th round, for instance. Over the last 22 years, 20 of those draft picks have appeared in at least one Kansas City Chiefs game. One of the bigger stars has to be Laurent Durbin Tardif. The medical doctor, who also plays offensive tackle for the Chiefs, was a 6th round draft pick in 2014 out of Canada. He has started 57 games in his 5 seasons in Kansas City's red and gold. He says his biggest asset is consistency.
You get paid a lot as an O-lineman. You're not getting paid to make even better block. You're getting paid, I think, to be more consistent, and that's what I need to work on, and that's where my focus is.
And head coach Andy Reid loves drafting linemen like big number 76.
We've drafted a lot of tackles, and we'll go ahead and move those guys around to guard. And then Andy tries to teach most of the guys there how to play center, and in case they need to work in at that spot. But Andy moves those guys all around and gives them an opportunity to play guard, tackle, center, right side or left side. So it's kind of paid off for us.
Well, there's not a lot of needs. That's the best thing about this offseason so far is that you've got a young team that's talented back, and you have all of your coaching staff back.
So don't disregard what happens on day 2 or day 3 of the draft. Those players just may be the role players who lead Kansas City to another Super Bowl championship.
So the Chiefs on Friday and Saturday could be having some diamonds in the rough there, but our coverage starts today. NFL Draft live stream on ozarksfirst.com at 7 p.m. Each pick is broken down as we move through the night. Then when the weekend's over, on Sunday, a KC End Zone special grading the draft. That'll be on KOZL and Ozarks Fox Sunday at 10:30. Meteorologist Elisa Rappa joins us this morning. Are we going to see the sun at all today?
Yeah, I think we will later on in the day. We're just starting out a little bit wet this morning with some wet roads in Branson. It's 54 degrees with some clouds and showers around. Winds are out of the north on the backside of that system. We've got some showers swirling on the backside of our storm from yesterday. And once these clear by about lunchtime, we'll get some more peaks of sunshine later on today. A lot of the rain has been pretty light. Areas near Bolivar has seen some more moderate downpours, but again, it's just been a pretty light, steady rain. It's a little bit showery to the east from Mountain Grove to Eminence. A few light showers. Roads are a little bit wet, and you'll need an umbrella this morning. It's 52 degrees in Mountain Grove, 54 in Branson, and 54 degrees in Harrison. If you want to take your run outside today, go later in the day. We're starting out wet. We'll have some showers until about lunchtime, and then we'll have some drying conditions later on today. As you take the pup for a walk this morning, grab the umbrella. By this afternoon, we'll have more peaks of sunshine with highs getting closer to 70 degrees. So showers exiting to the east today, sunshine in 70s to the west, stuck with clouds and cooler 60s to the east. Increasing clouds again tonight, and then some showers and storms return tomorrow. Like the last storm, that storm will also track to the south, so the healthier severe threat will be south of the Ozarks, but if we get enough fuel this far north, we could have a strong storm or two near and south of the state line. Locally heavy rain could cause some minor flooding issues because we got pretty soaked and saturated yesterday. If you need to mow the lawn, today we're probably too damp to do it just from all the rain yesterday, and then we'll be wet again tomorrow. So not the best days today or tomorrow, but we will dry out by the weekend. If you need to do the yard work, Saturday and Sunday will be good days for that.
Coming up next, if you still need a mask, we'll tell you how to get your hands on one. Plus, one of the ways circulating on how to disinfect your mask could actually pose a fire risk. We'll tell you how to do it safely coming up.
Keep the romance going at In the Garden of Eden.
I'm Aaron Sachs. As the coronavirus continues to change our world, Aaron Sachs & Associates is committed to the safety of our families and our clients. We know in these difficult times, people still need access to legal services, and our clients need us to be available to answer their questions. By virtual meetings, email, or phone, we are here to provide the same quality legal service from the comfort and safety of your own home. Call Aaron Sachs & Associates today. We are here to take your call right now.
Though our daily routines are changing quickly, Arvest Bank's commitment to being helpful to our customers has not. In fact, Arvest Go, our mobile app, has been certified by J.D. Power for providing customers with an outstanding mobile banking experience. Check your balance, pay bills, deposit checks, and so much more, all from the safety of home. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
From our family to yours, we want to encourage you to keep going. Keep protecting what's most important. Keep hopeful in the face of all this. Keep believing. Keep being strong. Keep supporting the people on the front line. Keep staying together while staying apart. Keep being fearless. And most of all, keep dreaming. American Family Insurance is mailing our personal auto insurance customers a premium relief payment to help them keep going. We'll keep being here when you need us.
Hi folks, Roger here from Tri-Lakes Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Tri-Lake K has a perfect family car for you. From sedans to vans, there's room for the whole family. Check out our selection. Just a short drive down Highway 65 to the high road exit north of Branson. New or used, we have more deals than you can shake a stick at.
Fred, did you remember to set out the trash?
Oh, I forgot, but I'll get it.
And I'm sure you remembered that tomorrow's our anniversary, right?
Sure I did, honey.
Oh, did you remember to notify Missouri One Call to have the underground utilities marked?
Ah, I forgot. But I need to do that before we get started.
Fred, there are some things in this world you should never forget, and that's one of them.
You're right.
Have you hurt your elbow or hand at work? I've got almost 500,000 reasons why you should call the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm.
Got some more local news for you now. The Springfield Fire Department is warning people against putting masks in microwaves. According to the fire chief, there is bad information out there about how to kill germs on your face masks. Talk has been that if you put any mask, even a homemade one, in a plastic bag and heat it up, it will kill germs. David Pennington is warning those at home not to do that, though.
That's not how that works. The plastic can melt or burn. The mask can get hot enough to burn. If there's a metal tab in there for your nose, that can send sparks and result in a house fire. So don't do that. Put it in the laundry. Put it on the hot setting or the high temp setting in your dryer. Wash it in hot water, and you'll be more than safe and avoid the opportunity for a house fire.
So far, the department hasn't responded to any calls of people causing a fire by putting their masks in the microwave, but Pennington adds he hopes that call never comes.
If you are in need of a mask, College of the Ozarks has expanded its My Nets Masks program and is ready with a brand new batch to give away. You can pick up the masks at C of O Alumni Center today from 8 to 10 a.m., Tuesday from 8 to 10, or a week from today, next Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. The college welcomes you to take what you need, but asks that you please save the rest for others.
It is the bottom of the hour, so when we come back, the top 3 stories if you're just waking up.
Plus, Elisa will let you know when you might be able to get a glimpse of the sun today. We'll be right back.
Come see us at Tri-Lakes Ford Chrysler, where we got more deals than you can shake a stick at.
Linda's Flowers, Carl's Tuxedos, and MK Bridal.
At MK Bridal, it's all about the bride. We carry over 200 bridal gowns in store by designers such as Maggie Sotero, Maury Lee, and more. Call today to schedule your appointment.
Carl's Tuxedos offers a variety of styles and colors for your wedding, with all of our inventory in store. Stop by Carl's for your free groom's try-on. Celebrating 40 years in business, Linda's is here for all of your floral needs, from weddings to birthdays, anniversaries to just because.
That's MK Bridal,
Carl's Tuxedos, and Linda's Flowers, the best in the bloomin' business.
Indigo Sky Casino and Outpost Casino will continue to suspend all gaming activities until further notice. Our promise to our guests and employees to provide you a safe and exciting winning atmosphere. We appreciate your patience as we do our part for your safety. Indigo Sky and Outpost Casino, where our guests are always first. That's our commitment to you.
Hi, Roger here from Race Brothers. We're a big store with a lot of stuff, so check out our full line of steel products. Steel can help you add the finishing touches to a freshly cut lawn. Choose steel today for power, service, and value that can help you cut big jobs down to size. Don't forget our great parts and service department. We service what we sell at Race Brothers in Springfield, Carthage, and Monette. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply.
And Western Wear.
Since 1982, the health and safety of our clients, their families, and our community have been the first priority at Ranson Injury Law. We are completely prepared to continue working full-time and are available for consultations without in-person meetings. During these difficult times, we hope you stay healthy and safe and never need the expertise of our services. But if you know someone who does, we would appreciate it if you keep us in mind.
Your bathroom is outdated, and you found your inspiration, but not sure it's possible. We are Southern Materials Company, the Ozarks' only Kohler showroom. We now offer a free in-home consultation where you meet with a designer who will transform your old bathroom, create free 3D renderings of your vision to create your custom, one-of-a-kind dream bathroom. Design through construction, we have you covered. Southern Materials Company, for bathrooms truly as unique as you.
And now weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa.
Good morning. If you're just waking up with us, we're starting out with some showers this morning. They'll work on exiting today, and we'll get some sunshine later on today before storms return tomorrow. We've got clouds and some lighter showers in Springfield. Right now it's 53 degrees on north winds. A lot of this rain this morning has been pretty light. Roads are wet and windshield wipers are going, but not really finding any heavy rain or lightning. It's just some lighter showers on the backside of this, and we'll find this rain shield exiting from west to east by lunchtime. It's 53 degrees in Springfield and 54 to start in Branson. Some wet roads out there this morning, and then we'll work on drying out as we head through the afternoon. So if you're waiting for a package, if you get it this morning, it will be wet. By this afternoon, we'll have things drying out. We'll have some clouds, and the clouds work on clearing, getting some more peaks of sunshine later on today with a high near 70 degrees. Additional storms tomorrow with maybe one or two strong ones to the south. Details on that coming up in a couple of minutes.
And if you're just waking up, we have today's top 3 stories to fill you in on. First up, a man is dead up in Cedar County, and it's being investigated as a homicide. The Highway Patrol says the man was found near Stockton Lake on the Price Branch Cove at about 4 yesterday afternoon. No word on a suspect or a cause of death so far. Secondly, the race for additional testing continues in states across the country. In Arkansas, Governor Asa Hutchinson says 60 to 90 tests per 1,000 people is their current capability, but the state has only tested 9 people per 1,000 so far. Scott Taylor is an assistant administrator at a hospital in Gravette. He points to limited testing supplies as the reason more people were not originally tested. And nationally, New York's hospitalization rate is falling, but doctors say it's still a nightmare. Governor Andrew Cuomo isn't letting up on the state's stay-at-home order, and the governor of Georgia has given the green light for some businesses to open up tomorrow. President Trump told Georgia's governor he disagrees with the decision, but also said each governor can make their own call.
All right, we stay in Washington with another story coming out later today that you'll want to watch out for. Members of the House will vote on a nearly $500 billion coronavirus relief bill. The Senate passed it unanimously on Tuesday. The bill provides $25 billion for testing, $75 billion for hospitals, and nearly $400 billion for small business relief. And it's also aimed at helping out the depleted Paycheck Protection Program. More unemployment numbers are due out today and are expected to get some attention. Estimates say about 4.5 million filed for unemployment benefits, which would be down slightly from more than 5 million the week before. An intense storm system with tornadoes came through Texas last night. Officials in Polk County say 3 people have died and up to 30 others have been injured. Now, this storm system has killed a total of 5 because 2 more died when it went through Oklahoma. We have a market watch for you that we need to catch you up on. Here's how things finished yesterday. Strong days all around. The Nikkei closing up 291 points, while the Dow gained 456, and the Nasdaq closed up 232. As we head to a break, don't forget about our podcast, Daybreak in 10. The audio version comes to you every day. Just search Color 10 News on your podcast app and hit subscribe.
Would you rather have a coffee mug or $10,000? Hold on, what about $500,000? Attorney A, who you see on TV all the time, charges 36%, even on auto cases settled early. That's way too much. I settled a case for $5 million, and based upon my lower fee alone, I saved my client over $500,000. My lower fees do make a difference. If you've been injured, call the law offices of Dr. Brad Bradshaw. Call now, 333-3333.
I am Luis, the personal assistant and loving friend to Javier and Elizabeth.
We lost our fortune. It was because of your reckless spending.
We now live with Elizabeth's sister and her son, Sammy.
It is a little warm in here.
I would never leave them, even though they are broke.
I love not having a job.
There may not be much money in that.
Yes, we are a mess, but we're also familia.
Tea?
I hate tea.
It's mostly whiskey.
I love tea.
A new Broke, tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central on CBS.
At Papa Murphy's, we believe that Fridays should be fresh, because fresher is better, and apparently very delicious. Every Friday, get a large sausage, cheese, or pepperoni thin crust pizza for just $5. Papa Murphy's, change the way you pizza.
In this ever-changing world, you don't want your website holding you back. As your local alternative to the high-priced national hosting sites, PTUS Networking will make sure you have all the tools for success. PTUSnetworking.com, your local discount domain and website provider.
Before you unlocked the door to your new home, you made sure
it's all on one level with a large kitchen.
And a large garage for all our antiques.
And you were able to do all of this on Ozarks C21. You also met Crystal and Barry Petru, who are relentless in helping you find your new home. So go ahead and unlock that door, knowing you got the perfect new home.
There's a home for everyone at Ozarks C21.
Join forces with the Y. Be a part of something big.
And now weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa.
Good morning. We're starting out pretty damp this morning with some clouds and showers and temperatures in the 50s. It's 53 degrees in Springfield on north winds on the backside of our storm from yesterday. It's still swirling across the Ozarks with the center of the low to the south and east near the boot heel. So we're finding some lighter rain showers come in on the backside of that, and they've been pretty light out there this morning. Yesterday, though, that wasn't the case. We had some locally heavy rain as the cold front came through, and we did find some totals of rain near 1 inch, if not more than an inch. We had some totals nearing 2 inches from Nevada down to Neosho along the I-49 corridor. In fact, yesterday in Springfield, we got nearly 1.5 inches of rain, which breaks the previous record for daily rain that was set back in 1962. So, soaking wet day yesterday. Some light showers around there this morning, and the radar has been pretty benign. Just have some lighter sprinkles or showers out there this morning where you'll need an umbrella and the windshield wipers if you have to head out. The roads are wet, but we're not finding any heavy rain or lightning as these storms slowly, or showers I should say, still slowly move eastward. The storm is working its way east. So we'll find some showers exiting as we head through this morning, drying out after lunchtime. We'll find some sunshine today, but our next storm is already on its way. It's swirling over the Rockies, and that's going to bring the return of some showers and thunderstorms by tomorrow. Now, like the storm that we had yesterday, this one will track to our south. So that keeps that bigger, healthier, severe threat to the south. You see in that yellow slight risk in parts of Oklahoma, Texas, and southern Arkansas. And if we get enough of that fuel to come this far north, we could find a strong storm or two, but for the most part, the healthier severe threat will be to our south. So today, we'll find those showers exiting to the east, sunshine in 70s to the west, still left with some clouds in 60s to the east with some clearing this afternoon. Increasing clouds tonight and then more showers and thunderstorms through the day tomorrow with temperatures back in the 60s. Again, the core of that storm is going to go south of the area, so that's where we find the slight risk. And we could find a storm or two that could be strong near and south of the state line if we get enough of that fuel to get this far north. If we find a stronger storm, it would be for damaging winds and large hail. Heavy rain will probably be a bigger issue because, again, we were pretty soaked yesterday. Grounds are still saturated, so any heavy rain that we get tomorrow would aggravate those conditions and could lead to some minor flooding. 69 degrees today. We'll find some clearing with some partly cloudy skies today, turning mostly sunny by this afternoon. 51 degrees overnight tonight with increasing clouds. We'll find some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow with that high at 66 degrees. We'll find some cooler lower 60s on Saturday on the backside of that next storm. Sunshine, though. Sunshine and highs back near 70 degrees on Sunday. Increasing clouds on Monday and warmer. That comes ahead of our next storm that brings us some showers and thunderstorms by Tuesday. Will be nice again by Wednesday.
All right. We've all been making jokes about eating more while we're at home more.
Yeah, you hungry?
Well, I am, but not as hungry as Joey Chestnut.
We'll show you what he's been up to in quarantine when we come back. Stay with us.
Forecast first before the start of Color 10 News from your team of weather experts.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Construction work can be dangerous. Keeping everyone safe is a big responsibility, and it adds pressure when you work with your family. That's my son out there. You can bet I'm going to do everything I can to keep him and the rest of my crew safe. Notifying Missouri One Call to have the dig site marked before I start digging is an essential part of every job. It's just common sense. Be safe. Always call or click before you dig.
Dig safely, it's the law.
I'm Aaron Sachs. As our country is facing challenging times, it's also changing the way we live and do business. At the same time, it's a unique opportunity to show each other the best we have to offer as friends, as family, and as a community. As a safety-focused law firm, Aaron Sachs & Associates will always be here for you. Whether it's communications being handled through the phone, email, or virtual meetings, you will always have access to your legal team. Call Aaron Sachs & Associates today.
Forecast first before the start of Color 10 News from your team of weather experts.
All right, sports fans out there might not be happy that all sports have halted recently, right?
No one's happy about that.
No one is, but not all sports are done, including Major League Eating, which did its own competitive eaters bracket. What do you think of this? What do you think of the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest and then Joey Chestnut? Of course. So, Joey Chestnut was back at it. Let's take a listen here real quick.
For this is a battle of the ages, and we will fight it right now. One, go!
I love the intensity.
So they did this virtually, right?
They did this virtually. Everyone's at their own homes, including the ref that you saw right there, live streams. This was Joey Chestnut taking on Gideon Oji in the finals of the Major League Eating Quarantine Challenge. Chestnut down 10 cups of ramen in under 2 minutes, guys.
Wow. Okay, and those were Oreos that they were doing too?
Other parts of the bracket had them eat Oreos, bologna, and this is gross, guys, baked beans.
Oh, that's a stomach ache.
A bowl of baked beans.
I did see the Oreo round on social media. I saw Mickey Sudo lost.
Yes.
Well, she won initially, and this is where the virtual thing comes into confusion here because she won, but she spilled milk on her, so they were trying to figure out virtually how much of a
And it wasn't Oreos. It was Oreos and milk. You had
Oreos
it down
and
in
milk.
both. So
was there dunking involved?
I mean, it's a race, so you do whatever you can. But she spilled too much milk, and you can't recover that spilled milk.
So they gave her a 10-second penalty, which meant that she didn't move on.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is like intense.
Oh, yeah.
Joey Chestnut's your champ once again. There you go.
Okay, Elisa, this next headline's for you, our Friends mega fan over there. You have a chance to be part of a show reunion.
Wow.
This week, Jennifer Aniston announced that a new sweepstakes is up for grabs for the reunion show. The winner and 5 of their friends will get to watch a live taping, and then the group will also get to share coffee with the cast at Central Perk and take part in a VIP studio tour. And this is part of, remember we talked about before how you had a chance to star in a movie. It's part of this all-in challenge that celebrities are doing to raise money.
I've seen a lot of these different things that people have done, yeah.
But you can donate as little as $10.
Yeah, I heard about this because I think the actual taping of the reunion show had to get delayed a little bit because of the virus.
Right.
So they're trying to put some positive out by saying, hey, donate a little bit and then have some coffee with us. But you can do it. You get to pick 5 friends to go be with Jennifer Aniston and the other friends.
And her 5 friends.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what 5 friends I would pick.
That's tough. You might make some enemies if you don't pick certain people, right?
You guys have to start smooching.
You have to enter first, yeah.
Start smooching.
Yeah, why don't you enter first, though? You got to donate to get
I'm
in.
the one that brought up the headline, so I feel like that's automatic.
Not bad. Yeah, I think this would be pretty good to do, and boy, that's a good prize. That's a big prize for whoever ends up winning that. Our final headline is from LL Bean. If you can't go outside, you can at least have your next Zoom call there, right? Of course, many of you stuck indoors, but nature can come in to your Zoom background. LL Bean actually teamed up with National Parks Foundations to offer nice landscapes to use as virtual backgrounds. They're downloadable images, free, as a way to celebrate Earth Day, which was yesterday, along with National Park Week, which is going on right now.
That's cool, because I've seen a lot of like random Zoom backgrounds, even on some of our own stories that we were doing, right? We had some guy in a treehouse yesterday on Francis's story. So, yeah, I mean, something pretty you learn about.
I've seen the San Francisco Bridge a lot, but I think these are prettier. I mean, they're professional photographers taking these pictures, so.
Good to spice it up. If you just got a dull little background, think about that and just, I don't know, nice to kind of gaze a little bit, right?
I was in a Zoom call with Yankee Stadium in the background. I was in another one with Central Park in the background.
There you go.
Central Perk or Park?
No, Central Park.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the creek one would be funny, or whatever it was, the water. It's like you're just a floating head in the middle of the river.
The water? I know, I can do that. All right, everyone, stay with us. Daybreak in 10 is up next. We'll talk about victims of abuse in the city and how more resources are working with the police department for them.
My son really had to be head of the household because I became a dependent. My tip is, every time I wanted to smoke a cigarette, I would think of my children.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
We aren't a big box store. We don't do lawn care, lumber, or flowers. We sell plumbing supply. It's all we do, and we've been doing it better than anyone for over 70 years. When you want more products, better products, and the best service anywhere, you want Edge Supply. Visit one of our 2 Springfield showrooms and see why more professionals and homeowners trust Edge Supply. Renovating, building, don't do big box. Visit Edge Supply.
Edge Supply, your go-to plumbing store.
0% for up to 84 months, plus no payment for 90 days has arrived at Corwin Dodge, and you never have to leave your house. Corwin will come to you. Check out select new 2020 Ram, Jeep, and Dodge models online at Corwin Dodge Ram of Springfield.com. Pick the vehicle online, and we'll arrange to bring the test drive to you. Everything can be handled online and from the comfort of your home. Don't miss 0% for 84 months and no payment for 90 days. For a limited time during Ram Truck Month, only at Corwin Dodge of Springfield.
Ozarks First. Color 10 News, weeknights.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10.
You know that means we'll be on the air commercial free for 10 straight minutes beginning right now. Let's first get started with a check of your forecast first with Elisa. Good morning.
Good morning. We're starting out with some clouds and wet roads and some light showers around the Ozarks this morning. It's 53 degrees in Springfield on some north winds. Lighter showers on the backside of our storm from yesterday, with rain stretching from Clinton to Springfield and West Plains. Again, the rain has been pretty light, no lightning. It's pretty benign. You just need an umbrella and some windshield wipers out there this morning. It's 54 degrees in Harrison, 54 in Branson, and 52 degrees to start in Mountain Grove. So we're starting out with some wet roads this morning, but we'll dry out by the afternoon. The showers will work on clearing to the east by lunchtime. So if you've been working from home, don't start on the patio. You could probably head out to the patio later on this afternoon. We'll get some more sunshine and highs closer to 70 degrees. So showers work on clearing to the east by lunchtime. Sunshine in 70s to the west. A couple of clouds and cooler 60s to the east. Increasing clouds tonight, and then showers and thunderstorms return tomorrow with those highs in the 60s. That next storm, like the one we had yesterday, tracks to the south, so that healthier severe threat will be south of the Ozarks, but we could pop in to one or two strong to severe storms near and south of the state line if we can get that fuel to come this far north with that southerly storm track. If we find a strong storm, it would be for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail. Locally heavy rain will be an issue because we're already pretty saturated from yesterday with some rain totals that were near and over an inch, so minor flooding would be a concern there. So stormy again on Friday. We'll clear out on Saturday with sunshine and cooler highs in the lower 60s. Still quiet through Sunday, a little bit warmer with that high around 70 degrees. Increasing clouds on Monday, and our next storm system comes in by Tuesday. Joe, Lauren.
And now an update from Color 10 News on the coronavirus.
Need to give you a morning update on the number of cases there. In Missouri, there are 6,137 and 208 deaths. The state of Missouri does not report the number of recoveries, but here in Greene County, we have 46 recoveries and 38 active cases and 8 deaths. Down in Arkansas, they've seen 2,400 with 893 people recovered and 44 deaths.
As we know, first responders remain on the front lines of the COVID-19 crisis. However, less told is the story of these so-called last responders. Color 10's Nyjah McDonald joins us this morning to share how a funeral director hopes to soon help families in New York. Nyjah, good morning.
Well, good morning, Lauren. This is Nicole Geritana, a funeral director for Whitechapel located near Kansas City. Now, Geritana is headed to New York to spend the next 2 weeks helping ease the state's need for those in her occupation. She says funeral directors are finding themselves overwhelmed as COVID-19 deaths multiply. Her goal is to help families navigate this tragedy. She says roughly 60 Whitechapel funeral directors from across the country are working in rotations to keep plans moving and help families as fast as they can.
Difference, it's going to be being thrown into something that no one's experienced. I know the funeral directors there are saying this is worse than 9/11. It's nothing like they've ever seen. Very hard to say goodbye to your loved one and start the true process of grieving this way.
Well, Geritana says she understands the work she's doing is important, but knows she's not alone. She says there are countless people working just as hard to help get everyone through the pandemic.
All right, thank you, Nyjah. Victims of abuse in Springfield now have another lifeline to help them deal with the fallout of traumatic experiences. Thanks to Harmony House and the Victim Center in Springfield, people who are abused now have an additional person within the Springfield Police Department they can count on. Those two organizations have each provided a person to work with detectives who will act as a social worker of sorts within the department. It should help police do their jobs better, and more importantly, it gives the victims a chance to interact with someone who can help them navigate the steps to prosecute their abuser and get the help and protection they need.
We'll be right there working alongside detectives. It will hopefully improve just the overall relationship in terms of the victim's experience with the criminal justice system. Hopefully that will empower victims to feel like they can make the best choice for themselves on if they want to move forward.
The advocate from Harmony House will be at the Family Justice Center to help with domestic violence. The Victim Center advocate will be at the police headquarters and help out with the sexual assault unit.
Got some news around the region. A Missouri meat plant is suspending all production after a spike of positive cases in its staff. Last week, we told you about Burger's Smokehouse in California, Missouri, temporarily closing after 3 employees tested positive. Now the company says that number is up to 21. Burger says it will still do limited shipping during the closure and plans to resume production on April 30th.
A $5,000 reward is offered for information on a dog found shot and abandoned near the Bella Vista Animal Shelter in Arkansas. This is a heartbreaking story. In February, workers found the dog trapped in a well culvert outside the shelter. It was dehydrated and had 2 bullets stuck in its body. Employees rescued the dog and are hoping to track down its owner on Facebook. The post caught the attention of PETA and is now offering a reward. The group says anyone who would do this to a dog could possibly hurt a human.
This has been, well documented by medical experts, the FBI, and as long as this person is at large, they're a danger not only to animals, but people in the community as well.
The dog, which the shelter named Glory, will have surgery to remove the bullets later this month. She is expected to recover.
3 top officers at the Little Rock Police Department are now suing their head of command because of a trial of an officer involved in a controversial shooting from a year ago. During the trial, Assistant Chief Hayward Finks took the stand and said the investigation was rushed. In the new lawsuit, Finks claims the police chief took that testimony and used it against him and 2 others. The suit also claims Finks' brother, Sergeant Dwayne Finks, and Sergeant Reginald Parks were transferred from school resource officers to patrol without any explanation and reduced pay. The officers say they just want their original jobs back, and Finks wants the retaliation to stop.
He just wants to go to his job every day, work with the community, try to ensure that Little Rock is a safe place to raise his family.
The city is aware of the lawsuit, but has not been served with papers and also had no comment.
Around America, 7 more big cats at the Bronx Zoo have now tested positive for COVID-19, bringing the total to 8. The Wildlife Conservation Society, which runs the zoo, says 3 tigers and 3 African lions started showing symptoms in early April, just after a 4-year-old Malayan tiger tested positive. Another tiger has the virus but is asymptomatic. The zoo says all the animals are doing well. They were infected by a staff member, though exactly how is still unclear.
Taking a look around the world, passengers of one cruise ship disembarked in Italy after spending 15 weeks at sea. Thousands of passengers joined the cruise in Venice at the start of January for a round-the-world voyage. They then became stuck at sea, with few ports wanting to allow guests to disembark once the coronavirus caught on stronger.
Businesses begin to reopen today in Vietnam after 3 weeks of a government-ordered shutdown. The country has not reported any new cases for the past week. The government also lifted the ban on traveling between provinces while the number of domestic flights is allowed to increase. In several areas, students started to go back to school after almost 3 months of closure. With 45 active cases still remaining, the country still forbids public gatherings.
Several koalas injured in the Australian wildfires are back home in the wild. Onwen is the name of one that had went viral due to the severe nature of her burns. They covered 90% of her body. She is, though, one of 26 koalas to be released in the Lake Inez Nature Reserve over the course of a week.
Ending on a traffic alert for you, MoDOT has moved on from its first concept of a project that became too expensive. It is now asking for your input to decide between a second and third concept, building a new interchange at U.S. Route 60 and Missouri 125 near Rogersville. An online meeting here on MoDOT's website is now open, and it will be that way until May 6th. You can give feedback between 2 proposals, and there's a 5-minute video detailing the concepts and the pros and cons of each, as well as a map. Construction is scheduled to begin in 2022.
All right, thank you very much, Lauren. We take a look at what's trending now. Some severe weather coming through Oklahoma and Texas has resulted in 5 deaths right now as of last check, Elisa.
Yeah, there were 27 tornadoes confirmed so far between Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi out of this outbreak. And I would expect that number to increase today as we get out, see the damage, and can survey the damage more. And this system is actually responsible for another tornado watch near the panhandle of Florida and the Gulf Coast this morning, so we're not done yet.
Wow, still more surveying of that to happen.
Yeah.
All right, the other trend everyone's talking about is the NFL draft. Everyone excited for that, get some sports going. 11. The Chiefs are picking last tonight in the first round, but we've got coverage for you starting at 7 o'clock tonight on ozarksfirst.com. It's a live breakdown of every pick, so you want to join us for that on ozarksfirst.com. One last look at our weather.
Some sunshine coming back today, some clearing skies, but showers and storms return by tomorrow.
All right, thanks for starting off your Thursday with us. There's a live look at some of that gloom outside. Hope y'all have a great day.